Hello, Genesis Project families. What an amazing, crazy, but yet amazing week, or 2 weeks now that it has been. Today is the 21st of June, and I have been serving here in Mora, New Mexico, where there has been a huge forest fire that keeps on rearing its ugly head, sometimes even close, as you'll see in some of these pictures, close to where my team is working. I am a team lead and I'm running a saw crew, sometimes up to 10, 12 people at a time. We're falling trees around houses, or what were houses. We're falling trees. We're limbing them up, we're bucking them up, and then moving them with skid steers off the premises so that we can clear up these properties for homeowners here in Mora that have just lost absolutely everything. The wildfires come through and just decimated their houses, leaving nothing but just remnants of puddles of aluminum and things like that. Just whole houses completely destroyed to ash. It's a very sombering feeling when you come upon some of these sites. But, we know that God is working in the midst of all of this, and we are here just to show hope, to show love, and to be the hands and feet of Jesus, so that these homeowners, they don't have to lift a finger in order to try to put together all their belongings, or try to find that necklace that they received from their grandmother. We're sifting through ashes in order to do that and trying to put these lives back together in the only way that we know how, and that's just serving through our hearts and our hands and our feet. Like I said, we were in the midst of the fire. It kept on. The winds would whip up last week, and all of a sudden we'd have a fire just over the ridge from where we were working. We had to evacuate once. It got so smoky, and the fire was, just had consumed, all the smoke had consumed the sky, and we had to leave. So, and it followed us all the way down to our base camp down in the town of Mora itself. But every morning it would be just clear as a bell, and we would get right back at it. And as the wind would whip up again, these big fires would start to roar once again. So I have just passed Mora County line, and this is where the fire actually meets the road. As you can see, I pulled over here, and here's where the fire came right down to the highway. They were able to stop this fire right here, because on the other side of the road, it's green trees again. But this is just the beginning. This is where that fire came real close to the highway, the same one that we were just looking at. I went around the corner about 3 miles, and this is what I saw. Right here, you can see all of this has been burnt through, and the farm that is right above it, literally inches, feet from these barns, right across this highway right here. Finally this week, on the 19th, we started receiving rain, and it has been a nice steady rain, and the dust has settled down, and there is hope restored. But now here in Mora, they're concerned about flash flooding. That's a real concern with all the vegetation that has been lost through the fire. So we're just working through it. We're dumping tons of trees. Some of these properties are 50 to 70 trees within the footprint of the home itself. And we're not talking tiny trees. We're talking some decent ponderosa that we have to put on the ground that are dead. And in some of these pictures, you'll see the log decks that we create through clearing all these trees around these properties. We're taking all the limbs and we're chipping them with this industrial chipper. And the hope that we see restored in these families is amazing. I've had plenty of homeowners talk to me and just say, I wasn't sure what I was going to do until you all showed up. And now I have hope. I want to rebuild. At first, I just wanted to close the gates and just move away. But you brought the hope of Jesus. And now I want to rebuild my home. And I want to remain here in this area. So that is all God. He put us here for a reason and a season. And I'm so blessed to be a part of this. You see in one of these pictures that there's of me on top of a roof. That was our very first job when we started this deployment here in New Mexico. I'm up on top of a roof, and we're tarping this roof, which is totally out of the scope of wildfire deployments with Samaritans Purse. But for some reason, they gave me this job with a team of amazing people, and we got up there, we tarped this entire roof and got it all nailed down. And it wasn't until we were coming down off the roof and talking with the homeowner that we realized what the real reason that we were there was for. And that is that she gave her life to Christ. She saw the love of Jesus in us, being willing to do whatever it takes to love on her. And she felt Christ's love in that action and in that moment. And she gave her life to Christ and committed herself to the kingdom. And that, folks, is what we're here about. It's not about the work. It's never been about the work. It's about bringing the hope and love of Jesus to those in need that are going through disasters, that have lost everything, and they can look up and see Christ working around their property, in the hearts and in the voices of each and every one of these orange shirts that are serving them. So I hope you enjoy these pictures and these videos. Please like, subscribe, and share our mission, share our hope with others. You never know who this might affect, and so I really want to spread the word of Jesus in everything that we do. So please continue to pray for the community of Mora, New Mexico, and all the agencies and the people involved out here. So thank you, Genesis Project family. We love you, and I hope to be done soon. That means that everybody will have been served. So I'll give you an update shortly. God bless you all.